welcome to my channel. I'm SaharBelle, and today I'm gonna be making you the best Southern mac and cheese recipe. You are all going to love it. Watching because you don't want to miss this one. The ingredients we're going to need are cheddar shreds, and these are from VioLife. Mozzarella shreds, also from VioLife. ColbyJack, also from VioLife. And the last cheese I'm going to use, it is a mozzarella from FollowYourHeart, and this one is more of a buttery, it gives me more of a Monterey Jack cheese, but it does mix with mozzarella. Now we have some sour cream, the yin yang, salt and pepper, butter, because you know every good mac and cheese needs some butter, honey. Okay, so some butter. We have granulated onion, granulated garlic, some paprika, and some parm. This is VioLife parm cheese, but it is optional. If you don't want to use it, don't use it, honey. Here we have some soy milk. This is unflavored, unsweetened, without anything, honey, just pure soy milk. Now here we have egg. This is a vegan egg, so I have the equivalent of 3 vegan eggs, and I'm gonna, once I add them to make the custard, I'm gonna whip them up a little bit. And yes, and here we have some parsley here. Yep, that's some parsley just to give it a little pop of color. Now the star of the show, it is our elbow macaroni, because every good mac and cheese needs an elbow macaroni, because it just hosts and carries the sauce, whatever you add into it, in these tiny little pockets of goodness. And yes, any other pasta is acceptable. Maybe some shells, they also carry the sauce like a little cradled baby. Okay, let's get into the cooking. I'm getting hungry here just talking about it. Let's move on to the cooking. Okay, here we have a pot with water. Now just a reminder, y'all, all the ingredients will be in the description box below, like always. Now I have my pasta here, and I have enough water for my pasta. Anytime that you make pasta, anytime you want to salt your water. And I don't mean a little sprinkle here and there. No, you need to salt your water to the level of the sea. It needs to be very well seasoned, salted. Even if you're going to season it after, it's just the way God intended pasta to be. So we're going to cook our pasta here. Let me give this a little quick stir. And we're going to cook it under al dente. So I'm gonna go for about 4 minutes. So you wanna cook your pasta under al dente. I would say even a little under al dente. Why? Well, because we're going to bake this in the oven, so it's going to continue to cook. Not only that, when we strain it and we start preparing other things, it's still hot and it's going to continue to cook. You do not, I repeat, you do not want a mushy mac and cheese at the end. You do not. You want a nice bite mixed with everything, honey. Yes, you know, I'm just letting you know you can do what you want. This is just a guideline. Do what makes you happy in your house. I'm here for it. Okay, the oven's ready. Okay, so the oven's ready. But our pasta is not. So I'm gonna cook this up, I'm gonna strain it, and then I'll be right back. Okay, listen. I just drained my pasta. And I'm going to add half of the butter in, or half of a stick of butter. Now I'm going to add the pasta. I made sure I strained it really well, so there's no extra water that goes into the pot. I'm going to add the other half of the stick of butter, and I'm mixing it all in so the pasta doesn't stick to each other, because this is gonna be kind of like a layered mac and cheese, and I'll show you that. But we don't want it to stick. It's not like when you make a sauce, bechamel sauce or a roux or whatever, that, you know, you can throw it in and it just all break apart. This is a little different. We're gonna do a little different. Okay, you know what? We might just need 1 stick of butter. Anyway, I'll let you know. All the details will be in the description box. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can appreciate, but the pasta, the noodles here, let me see, are not cooked all the way. You know, y'all know this camera never wants to focus. Hold on. Okay, it doesn't want to do it, but it's under al dente. Okay, now I'm gonna move this to the side. Let me show you what we need to do next. Okay, in a bowl, in a large bowl, I'm going to add our sour cream. We're going to add our milk, and I'm going to add half of it only at this time, just to see as we go. Like I've said before, cooking is very intuitive. You want to be careful as you do this, right? You want to feel it, see how it's going. Okay, now I'm going to add my onion, my garlic, my paprika. I'm gonna leave a little some for sprinkling at the end. Okay, we're going to salt and pepper this. Now, the salt and pepper, it is optional. I will say this, always, if you can, use freshly cracked black pepper. It just, there ain't nothing like it. Now, we are going to mix this really well. This thing has been coming out on me. Y'all saw the last video. And if you didn't, check out my last mac and cheese video. It is bomb diggity. Okay, yeah, it came out again. We're gonna roll with it. Let me get a spoon. Oh, both of them came out. Look at that. Okay, let's give this a try. You do have to consider that the cheese are salty, but I'm going to add a little more salt. I'm going to whisk. Now I'm trying it now because although this is completely vegan, I don't want to eat it uncooked. You know what, child? I'm not rolling with it. Oh, making a mess everywhere. Okay, we're back. We're mixing it all in. Now I'm going to add our 3 eggs here. Make sure you get it all. It's a little thick, so make sure you get it all in there. And this is going to help us create the custard that we want out of this mac and cheese. That's what makes it really nice. This is just another way to make a mac and cheese. Now to this, I'm gonna add some of my parm. Again, this is optional, y'all. And remember, consider the fact that these are salted and that the cheeses are salted. So when you add your salt, you know, consider the salting level, the saltness level. Consider the saltness level of your mac and cheese. Okay, so here we have our custard. All right, what are we gonna do next? Now we're gonna assemble. Avengers, assemble! Just kidding. Vegans, assemble. Plant food eaters, assemble. Let's make a mac and cheese. Okay, here we have our setup. Now, I buttered this cast iron pan. Now, it's not all gonna fit in here, I don't think, but I'm going to do it in 2s just because I really don't want to use foil paper or foil wrap. So this is how I'm gonna do it. Okay, so it might fit in here actually. Okay, so we have a layer of your mac that is perfectly seasoned. I'm going to add a layer of cheese, and I don't know if you can appreciate, but I chopped it up. You get shreds, but I chopped it up. I did a little rough chop, so it's not long shreds. 'Cause sometimes cheese, you know, vegan cheese ain't be melting right. This one does, but I still like to chop it. So I'm using about half of the cheese. Going to use another half of the cheese here. This one I didn't chop. I forgot to do this one, I realize now. Going to use the FollowYourHeart Mozzarella. Now I'm gonna go with the ColbyJack. Okay, now we're gonna go with the second layer. But you know. Okay, I got all my pasta in. I'm gonna spread it. Oh, it's gonna fit. Okay, I butter another dish for nothing, but that's okay. I'm glad it fits. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, glistening. Okay, now I'm going to go again with this cheddar. I'm trying to leave some for the top here, so I'll just go with this one. I hope you guys can see. Do you guys want me to zoom it down a little bit? Let's see. This new setup, y'all. This new kitchen. Okay, I don't know. Let's put some of the mozzarella. This is a VioLife mozzarella that I forgot to chop. Wait, this is at the top. The reason you might see a little water on my cheeses is because I freeze them. I don't know if you guys saw in my Instagram stories a few months back that my store had a lot of the vegan cheeses on sale, so I ended up spending like $200 worth of cheeses, and I just froze them all because I knew Thanksgiving was around the corner. Okay, let's finish it off with the yellow traditional cheddar. Gotta get that cheddar. Okay, now we're going to pour our custard in. We're gonna do it slowly, so I'm gonna do about, oh, y'all, if y'all saw my last video, y'all know I don't know gentle and slow. Clearly, look at that. I done spilled it, honey. Okay, here we go again. Let me try one more time. My cup lost the handle. It broke when I moved, and I still love my thing, so I'm like, I'm still gonna use it. I am still going to use it. Let's wait for that to go down a little bit. Okay, so the custard has gone all the way down to the bottom of the pan. Now we want to, this is optional. I'm going to add a little bit of the parm right on top, just like so. Sprinkle it, make it rain, baby, make it rain. All over your counters, make it rain. Now I'm going to add some paprika, more paprika for color. And I'm gonna use some parsley. I'm not rubbing it. This is not for flavor. This is just for looks and, you know, that little touch of green and beauty. That's what we're doing. I usually do it at the end, but this time I'm gonna bake it with. Okay, so here we have our big pot of mac and cheese. I'm going to put a lid on it. Now, if you don't have a lid, whatever you're doing it, you put your foil paper, however you cover it. We are going to cover it, and we're gonna put it in the oven for, I'm thinking about 385 degrees. And you know what? I'll let you know everything on the description box below. Don't even worry. In the oven it goes. Okay, it's in the oven for 385 degrees, as you can see. Check that out. It's in there. She's in there. Okay, I'll be right back. Ooh, child. It was filled to the brim, honey. I'm gonna take the lid off. Oh, it smells amazing. And now I'm going to put it back in the oven, uncovered. Oh, it's looking good so far. Look at that. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, it has been some time. Y'all hear this? Y'all hear that? Oh my goodness. Let's get this baby out. She ready. Oh my goodness. It's ready. Fam! Look at that. The mac and cheese is out of the oven. It's been out for about 10 minutes. I'm like, should I use this? Should I use a scoop? What should I use? I think I'm gonna go with this one. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys can appreciate the cheesiness of this. Oh, y'all hear that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The cheesy, easy, wheezy. Oh my goodness. It is cheesy, y'all. It is cheesy and creamy and delicious. Look at that, fam. I know the lighting's a little rough here, but play along. Look at that. I mean, don't tell me this don't look good. Don't tell me you don't look good. Dang, this plate is hot. Hold on. And it's been cooling for about 10 minutes. You want to let this set, because right now it's just, you know, still out of the oven. So it's really creamy and stuff. You let this set. Look at that. It is creamy. Let me try that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Y'all, I'm not supposed to be tasting this. We have a special taste tester. Y'all already know. My #1 critic. A self-proclaimed foodie and food critic. He coming. He can smell it. I think the whole neighborhood can smell this. Let's bring him out. Bring him out, bring him out. And here we have our taste tester. Hi Matthew, how are you?
Good.
Are you ready to taste this delicious, delicious mac and cheese? This southern baked mac and cheese. See, the camera's focusing on you, but you ain't the star of the show. Look at that. Don't tell me that don't look great. Look at that. Y'all, if you thought the last mac and cheese was amazing, wait till you make this one. Wait till you try this one. This is a Southern Belle mac and cheese, honey. Yes. Here you go, my boo. You ready to try? It's hot, okay? It's only cooled down for like maybe 10 minutes. Here you go. Oh, I want to get in on that too. Use your hand. Don't be shy. Help yourself with your hand.
Ooh. Gooey gooey.
Ooey gooey?
That's the sign of a good southern mac and cheese.
Oh yeah. Is it right? It's just right?
It has that nice flavor that southern food has. The paprika really helps it with that. It's really good.
Yeah. Is
And
it cheesy?
Those are my exact next words.
Yeah.
It's really, really cheesy.
Yum. It also has a nice drier baked upper layer with all the cheese crusting into the macaroni, but inside it's like all velvety and creamy and cheesy because of the custard that we poured all over it. It is just right.
It is amazing.
Let me get in on this here. I won't steal some from your plate, but let me just, I love, these are my favorite parts, the crusty sides. Oh my god. Y'all see this? Little pockets of cheese and butter and yummy goodness. This all right. This is just right. Maddie, do you think people that eat dairy would know that this is a non-dairy mac and cheese?
I don't think they would know. It's
No?
super gooey like real mac and cheeses.
This is a real mac and cheese.
No, like real animal-based product mac and cheese. It tastes so much like animal-based mac and cheeses. It's almost scary. Like, it's like, wait, am I eating animals?
Not at all, boo. Not at all. Look at that. Would you recommend this to people?
Definitely.
Mmm.
Look at that nice cheesy bite.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me get in on that. Oh yeah, that looks right. That looks right. Oh.
So good.
Okay, fam. And with that, we leave you. Thank you all so much for watching this episode. I hope that you make it. I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you for subscribing, for sharing, for liking, for commenting. We wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and with that, we leave you. We love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, we're back with a little afterthoughts here. He just asked, which mac and cheese did you like better? And I was like, gave him my answer. And then I asked him, which mac and cheese do you like better?
This one.
This one?
I like Southern mac and cheese.
Why did you like this one better?
I feel like maybe the seasoning, and it just felt so southern and creamy. And it had so many different cheeses. And it was super, super gooey. So good.
This one is my favorite as well. The camera cannot appreciate because the lighting is not that great in here. But when I tell you, it's good, y'all. That custard got into the little pockets of the macaroni noodle. Oh my gosh, look at that. And the more you let it set, the better it gets. Oh my gosh, so good. Y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna love it. Okay, we're gonna go now. So the mac and cheese has been sitting for a while. Y'all, look at that. It's so good. It's so good. The pot's been sitting here on the counter and I'm just like, This right. Peep that right there. Those cheese pockets right there. You see that? I know you see that. Look at that. Look at that cheese stretch right there. Oh yeah.